Son of a coffee plantation owner, V.G. Siddhartha comes from a family that has a 140-year history of growing coffee. Siddhartha initially dabbled in stock trading before actually setting his foot in the coffee business. Inspired by a chat with the owners of Chibo, a German coffee chain, Siddhartha decided to open his own chain of cafes in a country that had no formative cultural grounding in cappuccinos. He opened Café Coffee Day's first outlet on Bangalore's upscale Brigade Road in 1994 with a tagline, "A lot can happen over a cup of coffee." Against the backdrop of rising cases in the Supreme Court, the Union Cabinet on July 31 approved increasing the number of judges in the top court from the present 31 to 34, including the Chief Justice of India, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said. At present, the sanctioned strength of the apex court is 31. Once the bill to increase the number of judges gets parliamentary nod, the number of judges would go up to 34, including the CJI, the minister told reporters after the cabinet meeting. At present, the Supreme Court is working with its full sanctioned strength of 31. The Supreme Court Number of Judges Act, 1956 was last amended in 2009 to increase the judges' strength from 25 to 30, excluding the CJI. The decision of the cabinet came days after Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to increase the number of judges in the top court. According to a written reply by the Law Ministry to a Rajya Sabha question on July 11, 59,331 cases are pending in the top court. Due to paucity of judges, the required number of constitution benches to decide important cases involving questions of law were not being formed, the CJI said. You would recall that way back in 1988, about 3 decades ago, the judge strength of the SC was increased from 18 to 26, and then again after 2 decades in 2009, it was increased to 31, including the CJI, to expedite disposal of cases to keep pace with the rate of institution, he wrote. I request you to kindly consider, on top priority, to augment the judge strength in the SC appropriately so that it can function more efficiently and effectively, as it will go a long way to attain the ultimate goal of rendering timely justice to the litigant public, Justice Gogoi wrote. The Supreme Court Number of Judges Act, 1956 originally provided for a maximum of 10 judges excluding the CJI. This number was increased to 13 by the Supreme Court Number of Judges Amendment Act, 1960, and to 17 in 1977. The working strength of the Supreme Court was, however, restricted to 15 judges by the Cabinet excluding the Chief Justice of India till the end of 1979. But the restriction was withdrawn at the request of the Chief Justice of India. In 1986, the strength of the top court was increased to 25, excluding the CJI. Subsequently, the Supreme Court Number of Judges Amendment Act, 2009 further augmented the strength of the court from 25 to 30. Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat on Wednesday said the existing tribunals constituted for resolution of river water disputes among states have failed to resolve the conflict and needed to change the approach on how to resolve such issues. Moving the Interstate River Water Disputes Amendment Bill, 2019 for consideration and passage in Lok Sabha, the minister said there have been instances when a tribunal could not resolve a dispute between states for 33 years. Mr. Shekhawat said the 1956 Act was amended in 2002 setting a target of 5 years for resolution of any river water dispute. However, the very purpose of bringing the amendment was defeated when the tenure of tribunals were given one after another extension, he said. The minister also ruled irregular sittings of tribunals, leading to long delay in giving awards. Among the 9 river water tribunals, only 4 could submit its reports, which 2 came after a 7 to 28-year delay. Except 1 or 2 tribunals, no tribunal sat regularly, he said. Mr. Shekhawat also said an institutional mechanism will be set up so that states can approach it for resolution of any dispute before going to a tribunal. The bill seeks to amend the Interstate River Water Disputes Act, 1956 to streamline the adjudication of interstate river water disputes. A key feature of the bill is the constitution of a single tribunal with different benches, and the setting of strict timelines for adjudication. Benches will be set up under the single tribunal. A retired Supreme Court judge will head the tribunal. There will be benches formed as and when required. The benches though will be wound up once a dispute is resolved, sources said. The tribunal will be mandated to deliver final award in 2 years, and it is proposed that whenever it gives order, the verdict gets notified automatically. As per the current provisions of the 1956 Act, a tribunal can be formed after a state government approaches the union government with such a request and the centre is convinced of the need to form the tribunal. At present, there are 9 tribunals including those on Kaveri, Mahadai, Ravi and Bees, Vansadhara and Krishna rivers. Opposing the bill, Congress member Manish Tiwari said the proposed legislation has no provision for consultation with states, which is an assault on the constitution. Mr. Tiwari said the bill is completely and absolutely flawed, saying matters pertaining to water is complex and it takes time for resolution of any dispute. The Congress MP said the selection panel to be set up for choosing tribunal members would have no provision for inclusion of either leader of the opposition in Rajya Sabha or leader of the single largest party in Lok Sabha. He also said the bill also provides for membership of a retired judge and domain experts instead of the current provision of only sitting judge, and it defeats the entire purpose of the proposed legislation. BJP member Satyapal Singh said there should be no doubt in anyone's mind that the central government wanted to hurt the federal structure of the country and the bill is the need of the hour. The provision for making domain expert as members is a significant decision in the right direction, he said. Mr. Singh said the timely resolution of river water dispute will bring development in the country. The DMK's Dayanidhi Maran said post-independence most of the disputes between the states were due to water. Mr. Maran said setting up of a tribunal would not resolve the dispute unless the awards are binding on states. He alleged that Karnataka has not abided by awards of the Kaveri River Water Tribunal and the state is in direct contempt of court. We disbelieve the tribunals. Tamil Nadu has been a sufferer for long. All central governments have been playing vote bank politics, he said. Mr. Maran also said without nationalization of rivers, the water disputes would not be resolved. Trinamool Congress member Kalyan Banerjee claimed that there has been no consultations with states by the present government whenever it takes up an issue of concurrent list of the constitution. Mr. Banerjee suggested that judicial members of the tribunals should have weightage. He also said primacy of the suggestion of the Chief Justice of India should be given while selecting members of tribunals. A similar bill was brought to Lok Sabha in 2017. The bill was then referred to the Standing Committee, but the draft law lapsed as the term of the 16th Lok Sabha had ended. The Enforcement Directorate (ED) on July 31 questioned former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah in connection with a money laundering case involving the State Cricket Association funds. His statement is being recorded in the ED's Chandigarh office, said a senior agency official. The ED probe is based on an FIR registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation in 2015 alleging a scam involving 38 crore rupees. The CBI later filed a charge sheet in the case against Dr. Abdullah and 3 others. The agency alleged misappropriation of funds provided by the BCCI for developing sports infrastructure and organizing cricket matches. Dr. Abdullah was the president of the Cricket Association. Among those arraigned were former Association General Secretary Salim Khan, Treasurer Ehsan Mirza and Bank Executive Bashir Ahmed. The Supreme Court on July 31 took suo motu cognizance of a letter written by the family of the Unnao rape case victim on July 12 to the Chief Justice of India (CJI) Ranjan Gogoi on threats received from the accused persons. The letter has come to light almost 2 days after a truck collided with her car, causing serious injuries to her and her lawyer. The CJI called it a highly volatile situation. He said he was informed about the letter only on Tuesday, July 30. He asked why the court registry had not brought the letter to his attention. The CJI listed the suo motu case for hearing on August 1, promising that a judicial order would be passed to ensure safety and better conditions for the rape survivor. The accident, which happened near Ray Bareilly on July 28, claimed the lives of 2 of her aunts. Kuldeep Singh Sengar, 4-time BJP MLA from UP's Bangermu, is an accused in the rape case and was arrested last April. Unnao accident case rocks Lok Sabha, opposition walks out. The Uttar Pradesh BJP on Tuesday claimed that Sengar was suspended from the party in 2018. The girl's letter narrates the incidents of July 7 to 8 when some people allegedly associated with Sengar threatened her family with dire consequences. It also sought a direction for registration of an FIR against the persons who intimidated them. The letter, signed by the girl, her mother and aunt, stated that on July 7, Naveen Singh, son of an accused in the rape case, Shashi Singh, Manoj Singh, brother of another accused Kuldeep Singh, and one Kunnu Mishra visited their house and threatened them. The next day, another person came to their house. The girl and the family said that along with their letter they were also annexing the video of the car in which these persons came to their house. InformAI, which was lodged a day after the road accident, names the BJP legislator, his brother Manoj Singh Sengar, Vinod Mishra, Haripal Singh, Naveen Singh, Komal Singh, Arun Singh, Gyandendra Singh, Rinku Singh and Avadhesh Singh as accused.